Saturday night, we at the karate school hosted a YMCA night. And what that is we invite our kids to come over to the Y. It was from 6 p.m. until midnight, a chance for moms and dads to get out and spend a little time with themselves. And we took care of the little guys and gals, and we had a great time. Now, as the kids are there, they're doing different things. They're playing sports in the gym, they're playing in a game room, they're swimming for a couple hours. So all in all, I bet those guys slept real well on Saturday night. One thing caught my eye that night. I was in the gym, and I was watching one of our young students. She's 5 years old, and she grabbed a basketball, and 5 years old and about probably this tall, and she started shooting the basketball. And when she first started, I thought, there's no way this little girl can even get the ball up to the basket, the 10-foot basket. They didn't have any shorter baskets. Well, I sat and watched her play for a little bit, and she shot and she made a few baskets at the 10-foot basket, and she was playing with a few other kids. And then I went in and I retrieved the basketball and got it back to her as she shot some more. Well, the interesting thing was she always went to the same spot, and it wasn't all that far from the basket, but it was the same spot, and she continued to shoot. Now, that ended after a while because everybody went to the swimming pool, but after the swimming pool, we came back to the gym, and this little girl, all by herself, went out, grabbed a basketball, kids running all around her, and she focused on the basket. And the first 8 shots she took went into the basket. And I watched, standing against the wall, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, because a couple things really impressed me. Once again, every time she grabbed the rebound of her own shot, she went to the same place, right in front of the basket, and every time she shot was very nice form. She made a basket, grabbed the ball, went back to the same place, and shot again. Now, what impressed me about that was, here's a 5-year-old girl who practiced the second time through. She shot for at least 20 minutes, shot the same shot all the time, and made many, many of the shots. And again, I was surprised she could even get it to the basket. But she was making it, and she was doing a heck of a job. So what's the lesson that we can learn from this? Last night in our leadership class here, when we were teaching the kids, I talked to the kids about that, and the little girl happened to be in class. And I said, now all of us can learn from this lesson. She went to the same place, shot the same shot, allowed her body to get used to the form, and became very comfortable in that area. Now I would bet, as she gets older, that she's going to be a heck of a player, a dominant player in that small area around the basket, because that's where she's shooting. So again, the more you practice, the more your body gets used to it. Now, physical fitness, any kind of practice, is the same for all of us. Sometimes when we study, we think of things of the mind and think we have to get the mind to where it remembers things. Well, the body is the same. It has to do things. It has to remember what it feels like. If they're done strongly, with good focus, with good repetition, with good practice skills, then those skills soon become skills that you own. Your body remembers them, and they'll work for you. So once again, practice, make sure the practice is good, and don't be afraid to do those basics. Good luck. Have fun with this.